matchup. Up next, the 6-10 Sumner Academy Sabres take on the 10-5 Washington Wildcats on the KCKPS Sports Network. It's a KCKPS League showdown tonight here at the Wash House, where two teams are going to take center stage. We got the Sumner Academy Sabres, led by Coach Al Collins, and then we have the Washington Wildcats, who are ranked 10th in the state, and they're taking their pride to defend their home court tonight with Coach Green. Hello, everyone. I am First Thing First. Don't forget the coach. Then comes Mo, and I'm here with my partner, Danae Jones. Joining us also will be our team of reporters and play-by-play guys on the sideline, bringing you interviews, key stats, and more to the broadcast. First, let's get started with Sumner Academy. Let's talk about a few of their players. I want to start by talking about standout guard Vincent Wing. He's a 4-year varsity starter. He's earned it, and he's their heart. He's what makes them go. He just received an offer from St. Mary's University, so he's been doing really well, and how he goes, they go. Then we got to bring up their guy, Jackson Davis. He's a junior guard, and he was the newcomer of the year last year. So they're really looking forward to his energy. He's the guy that really has puts a lot of points on the board for them and makes a lot of things happen. And we look at Sumner Academy, even though they're holding a 6-10 record, their pride is up-tempo. They like to play up-tempo. They're hard-working, a style of offense and defense. Coach Collins really likes to capitalize on breaks. He wants to play fast up and down. Fast breaks, that's what he wants to do.
We call that fastball.
There we go. Fastball, that's what Coach Collins wants to do. Now, speaking of Coach Collins, let's lead into our pep talk. Pep talk is where we get a chance to share strategies, different thoughts from our coaches, and we're going to talk to Coach Collins.
Hello, I'm Lonnie Frazier, and this is Pep Talk, and I'm here with Coach
Collins.
Awesome. Looking back at last season, what are your key lessons you learned from and that you applied to coaching this year?
Since last season, one of the things I'm looking forward to, making some adjustments. One of the things is working to be better earlier in the season, and also making sure we have a little bit more chemistry and teamwork and leadership among the players.
And as a coach, what do you enjoy most about working with your high school athletes?
Knowing that we're influencing the future. A lot of times, like I tell a lot of my players, I'm trying to teach you for beyond basketball, which means not necessarily just a basketball game, but also like life. So knowing that sometimes we can be a sounding board for our players, just as much as being a role model and a mentor for them on the court and off the court.
That's awesome. How do you encourage player accountability, not just for your team, but to others as student athletes?
So it's good that you said seniors, because I think for them to go into the real world, understand that they're grown men, that they're going to be held accountable for a lot of things. So with that, we have our seniors lead, but then also giving the voice to our younger freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, letting them understand that, hey, I have to be accountable for the things I do, so that way I can be better in the future as well.
100%. I love that.
We want to thank Lonnie and Coach Collins for this brief insight into the Sabres basketball team. Now, Danae, talk to me a little bit about Washington Wildcats team.
Well, I always get excited about Washington Wildcats because these are my babies. I don't care how long it's been since I've been here. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. So I'm going to start with number 35. He is a senior, our leader. His name is Antro Wren, and he is a guard who handles his business on offense and defense. He has 10.8 points per game, 3.5 assists per game, and 2.7 steals per game. So he's definitely going down to make something happen on offense, but then he gets back on defense is what I love, my favorite defense. offense wins games, defense wins championships. I always go by that. So this kid right here is always exciting to see. He's a playmaker and just a slasher. He just does his thing. I love it. The next kid I want to keep an eye out for today is number 2, Elliott Berry. This kid here is an all-around player. He averages 13.6 points per game. He's 48% from the field goal, which is really good. And he has 45% from the three-point range. But my favorite is his free throws. Free throws are free. He has 84% with his free throws. This kid is just an all-around player when it comes to the game of basketball on offense. And I love the fact that he has 45% from the three-point. People think that that is bad, but it is not. Anything over 30% from the three-point range is actually really good. So 45% means he's making about 5 or 6 threes out of 15. So if you really add that up, he's making at least 15 points. So as long as he keeps doing that, he's pretty much the one who kind of keeps the game going. Between those two players, the momentum is determined by their aggression and their play on offense and defense.
Those Wildcats, they come into this game 10-5, and they're 6-1 in the district.
Big dogs. Not Bulldogs.
Here we go.
Big
Here we go. We not
because they play big.
We ain't going.
They got the heart of a champion.
I'm going to let that go. All right. But they are known for their fast-paced offense. And I love how Coach Green has got them running, got them going, and they look very good. Speaking of Coach Green, we had a chance to catch up with him. This is his 3rd year. Marco Johnson's got a chance to talk to him. Let's go to our pep talk and see what they had to say.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Pep Talk. I'm Marco Johnson, and I'm with
Coach Green of Washington Wildcats boys varsity basketball.
Coach. How do you measure success for the team beyond just wins and losses?
How I like to measure the success is the fact that the relationship aspect of it. You know, it's not uncommon. In fact, it's pretty normal that I'll get a phone call or a text message from a kid, you know, just saying they need to talk to me about, you know, something that's going on, or just asking questions or asking for advice. To me, that's you know, the relationship aspect is everything to me, because coaching is more about the relationship aspect, and it's a long-term relationship. You know, hopefully, man, we stay in each other's lives forever, or as long as I'm alive. So that's what I take as a win.
I love that. How do you approach player development, especially for your younger players?
Well, what we like to do, we just, you know, hard work works. You know, we like to make things accessible as much as possible to them, you know, and just put in work more on like the fundamentals. I like to say we don't really do like a lot of bad work, but we like to just focus more on like fundamentals and just, you know, and also mentally, you know, how to approach the game from a mental aspect. You know, because a lot of sports has a lot to do with the IQ side of it, not just the physical part of it.
Coach, I appreciate this talk. We appreciate you, and good luck.
All right, thank you, sir.
Coach Green talked about relationships. I like that. So thanks to both to Coach Green and Coach Collins for taking the time to give us some of that insight about their teams.
Yes.
Now, you know what time it is. What's your prediction?
You already know.
Come on now.
Do I even have to say it?
Okay,
Everybody out there watching,
there.
do I have to? Washington Wildcats is going to take it home. It's going to be a good game because both teams like to play fast and aggressive, but I still am going to stand by my people, and the Washington Wildcats will take home this win. The dub.
Washington does that. I'm going to give it to Washington today. They're going to defend hometown. They're going to defend their home court.
Got to defend the hometown.
They're going to do that. Hey, the Sabres take on the Wildcats. Tip-off is coming up next after this break.
This is our TIP program, our Translators Interpreters program, where we have pulled students from all of our high schools that are second language learners.
This program is a wonderful program. They teach you how to translate, interpret, and they give you like experience.
Really just trying to hone in on their language assets and build up on what they can already do when it's reading, writing, speaking, and listening in multiple languages.
I learned that to be a translator or an interpreter, you have to practice, take notes, active listening. If you don't understand, just ask them to repeat.
We've also brought in different organizations like Translation Perfect, so like certified interpreters to do some of the modules and training for them.
To interpret, you have to have confidence. You cannot be nervous.
We're training them to interpret and to translate documents. The students go through different modules, and then we put them into different settings, like supporting at our large events, like events hosted by our superintendent, or at conferences with our families.
Translating for FA days, mostly in elementary schools, because that's where they need more translating.
We did an event a couple weeks ago where I had to remind the adults in the space that they were students still in training because they were so professional.
I want to help people also that are struggling with the language, and I would like to, be there to support these people.
My mom always told me to not forget your language. Like, it's really important that, like, if I be able to help someone like that and they'll say thank you, and it just feels good.
And welcome back. Welcome back. This is a great competition that we're going to have. We're going to look at the starting lineup for the Sumner Academy Sabres. Makai Nehe wearing number 2. We also have Jackson Davis. We have number 11, Vincent Wing. We have Shay Ross and Ezra Matthew. The starting lineup for the Washington Wildcats is Elliott Berry Jr., Savion Stone, Jaden Bogus, Jamari Williams, and Antrell Wren. That is your starting lineup for the Washington Wildcats, and we are ready to start. I am Jarius Jones, and I'm joined by Coach Larry Fennell. We are ready to call another great competition between these two teams.
It's about that time, Doc. It's Friday night, right?
It's Friday night.
It's Friday Night Lights.
And we see Jackson Davis, number 24 from the Sabres, setting the tip-off against Antrell Wren, and the tip-off is won by the Wildcats. Ball is quickly controlled. And there's the shot clock crew that's also here, Coach Fennell, that we will be contending with as we see the first shot attempt. That three-point attempt was no good. That was by Jamari Williams and quickly rebounded by the Sabres, but an attempt to get it to his player and turnover by the Sabres. Number 12 for the Sabres was not quite ready. That's Ezra Matthew. Wasn't ready for that pass from Nehe.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be changing that call now, Doc. They, I think that went off of a Wildcat.
Oh, wow.
There. The official up top was blocked off.
So we'll just, actually that was, they gave the ball actually back to the Sabres.
Yeah, they gave it back to the Sabres. The baseline official call, he had a better view of it than the top side official, so he gave it back to the Sabres.
So, but that is a turnover right there. That is a turnover committed by Nehe. The Sabres are coached by Al Collins Jr. And the head coach of the Wildcats is Michael Green. He thought about the three-point attempt. The high percentage shot is
right
good.
Inside the paint right there. We see the ball. We're gonna wonder today and see if the Wildcats are gonna do that. We have a turnover right there.
That basket was by Jaden Bogus.
Yeah, Bogus just got right there in the middle of the lane right there, and pass came in and no one collapsed on him. He just kind of turned and shot the little floater. So we'll have to see if the Sabres are going to be able to stop that or how the Wildcats keep attacking the paint as they do right there.
That right there may have been a turnover committed by the Wildcats, and that was number 35. Wren unable to maintain that pass. So
yeah, we're going to see the Wildcats probably go in the paint a lot today. That's their advantage.
Nice way of playing keep away. Turnover there committed as they try to get it inside to the Sabres. See what the Wildcats can do. Another shot attempt. That one's off the mark. They're going to call over the back by number 35, Wren.
Yeah, that's a good box out. Yeah, good box out by Ross. It's good to go box out, and Wren just tried to get over the top. They're going to always call that foul on. Even if you don't touch anybody, they're going to call that foul.
Several players reporting into the game for the Sabres. Sabres take it up the court. Just down by a bucket. having difficulty getting it across, and we see another turnover committed by the Sabres. Wren was able to sky and get that, but then we see the Wildcats turn it over also. Timeout is on the floor. 30-second timeout called by the Sabres. So, Coach, all right, the Sumner Academy Girls Tennis Boys Soccer Fall Sports Recognition. Our athletic director, Sam Simmons, recognizes the district's 2024 Fall Scholar athletes during the Board of Education meetings. We want to take a moment to give a shout out to them during our broadcast. Here in girls tennis, we want to congratulate Sumner Academy senior Kenneth Rodriguez Acosta, a 5A state qualifier, and boys soccer, Christian Gomez Jr. made the Kansas 5A All-State first team. Congratulations to our scholar athletes. We're back to action after that 30-second timeout. Just over a minute and a half has elapsed from this game as we see another takeout. Three-point attempt is no good. That's off the mark by the Sabres, number 12, Ezra Matthew. Ball will stay with the Wildcats.
That was good hustle right there by Ezra for taking that shot, and then he cut the ball off, and Ezra was following along, and now we see Sabres having a rough time right now with this press that the Wildcats will come out on. So Coach Collins will make some changes and take a look and see what happens.
And it's still just a one-possession game.
Yep, still one possession. Still early. Both teams are probably just trying to find their way.
See, Wren thought about it inside, but double-teamed, almost triple-teamed. Able to get it out from the corner. Thought about it. A nice shot attempt, but that one right there was just off the mark by Williams. And another turnover committed.
Yeah, it was another shot in the paint. Doc, looks like the Wildcats going to try to pound the ball inside the paint. Of course, that's where they have their advantage at right now. They do have the taller, bigger team, so it makes sense to go in the paint.
Both coaches are making their stance known among their teams, as we see on both sidelines. Bucket, just in and out. Oh, man, Wren, that was almost down. See number 11 going up for a three-point attempt. He didn't call it.
He did not call it, but I'll call it for him.
Put some English on that for Charles English. Three-point basket. You see what I did there?
I like that.
Three-point attempt, no good, just off the mark, but rebounded by the Wildcats. Another three-point attempt is good this time. Basket is good by Berry. English thought about it. He's going to try to drive it. Unable to get it out. The ball was snatched by number 11, Savion Stone, who goes up for the layup. No good. They're not going to call a block. They're going to call a foul. Personal foul will be called on the Sabres. That's going to be on number 24.
Jackson's first foul there.
That's Jackson Davis.
Well, Doc, early on, we just see the teams kind of feeling their way. Up and down, both teams. You see that free throw go in right there. It's going to be interesting. You got top two teams in this division, the Wildcats and the Sabres.
First free throw was good by Savion Stone. 6-3 is the score. And he adds another point. Sabres are able to get it across the half-court line, batted by and deflected by the Wildcats. It will stay with the Sabres. As we see another three-point attempt is no good. That one was by Eric Wilson. Quickly rebounded by the Wildcats and taken up the court for General Jamari Williams. Got it up quickly to get the ball back. Throws it across the court. Wasn't sure if he was ready for that pass.
It was a hot one.
Three-point attempt and an out, but rebounded by the Wildcats. Another high percentage shot in the lane, no good. Boy, the basket isn't any good to either one of the teams. English gets the ball across the half-court line. trying to figure out how to get it. Nearly intercepted. 3-point attempt, just in and out. Another rebound, hotly contested rebound by the Wildcats up the court quickly. Can he get it? He thought he had the angle, but they're going to call the personal foul on the Sabres. Basket is no good. That was.
Now this is good action for the fans that in attendance, and it's a nice crowd here tonight.
Personal foul was called on number 1, Eric Wilson. Shooting again 2 free throws will be Savion Stone. Yes, definitely, it's a high-spirited game. First basket is good. We see Principal Knipp there in the corner, supervising the gymnasium. Second one is no good. Score remains at 8-3. Quickly down the court.
Good luck, good luck.
Basket is good by number 1, Wilson, to make up for that personal foul. 3-point basket is good. Stone comes in with the tray. Another turnover committed by the Sabres. Quickly taken up for a layup. Layup was no good. Putback was good by number 5. Bogus.
And here we go, up and down, Doc, up and down. This is what both teams want to do. They both want to get up and down this floor.
Basket was good by the Sabres. That last basket was good by wing number 11. I'm sorry, English number 11. Personal foul committed by the Sabres, number 12.
Number 12.
That is Matthew Ezra. That's Ezra Matthew, his first personal foul. Coming out of the game for the Sabres is Eric Wilson. Non-shooting foul on the floor, 3-point attempt.
Illegal.
Called a legal.
Yep, illegal screen down low. The big man was a little late getting down to the box, and can't throw that leg out there, try to slow that guy down. So that was a foul right there.
So that was a personal foul committed by number 24. Ryan Hooks. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Sabres have 3. Almost looked like a travel, but they're going to call a jump ball, and that will go to the Sabres. Stay with them.
Yeah, that's the question. Coach Al will say, hey, where are you going?
We're right at 2 minutes and 41 seconds remaining in this opening frame. 3-point basket is no good. That was another attempt by Jackson Davis. Quickly up the court. And Reed
right at the needle with that one. I wasn't sure that was going to make it through there at the angle that we were at, but he got that fired in there, and good hands by the big man. 2 points.
I think I like the assist better than I like the basket.
No basket without the assist, Doc. No basket without the assist.
They've more than doubled the Sabres. I think he thought he had someone there. They were able to collect it, get it back. Put back was no good. You see English quickly able to get the ball. After a dribble between the legs, he throws up a 3, no good. Wildcats taking it up the court quickly. Wren tries to decide where to take it. Another 3-point attempt. Boy, the 3-point, that's the popular thing there.
That's a lot of shots over there with the 3-point line. Both these teams take a lot of threes, though. Washington's known to take a lot.
Another turnover. You see a size disadvantage there, and he takes advantage of it. That's another basket. It's a basket by Ryan Hooks. His first basket of the game, actually. Trying to slow things down. 17-10 in favor of the home team, the Wildcats. Sabres are looking to get on the board. Still in single digits with another 3-point attempt. No good by English. He's already had 1 tray today, a steal by the Sabres. And it's going to be and one.
and good steal.
Oh, they're going to call it and one, and they do.
He called basket good, Doc. That was a good steal right there. He was just kind of laying in wait, and nobody saw him, and the outlet pass came out. He stole it and attacked the glass and rewarded with 2 points.
That was Jackson Davis. That foul was committed by number 10, Cameron Fields. That's his first personal foul. And that's the third team foul. 17-10.
17
is the score. Wildcats are looking to increase that lead. Another three-point attempt.
Oh, and another one down.
Basket was good by Berry. His first points of the game. And
Look
that's
out,
a turnover. Either someone didn't make the assignment.
Well, there was a lot of communicating going on, and right at the time that coach was communicating, the player was looking at him, and the other player was throwing the ball to him. So just miscommunication. Coach Al said right off the bat, hey, it's my fault. He was looking at me.
Coach Fennell, you sure that wasn't Ghost Man? You remember Ghost Man?
I remember Ghost Man.
Ghost Man on first base?
Ghost Man is on first base right now. He's on first base.
Wrong sport. Some of these young folks have no idea what that is. Another three.
Oh, and another three.
Is good.
Same
Stone
spot.
is hot.
Same spot, Doc. We see these guys are starting to warm up, and they're on top of the Sabres right now, 13.
Down to 15 seconds. Another drive. The ball was.
Looks like we got a foul down low.
What the call is. Just at 5.4 seconds. Time stops. That's going to be a personal foul on number 11, Savion Stone. First free throw was no good. Number 24, Jackson Davis. He's missed his first two free throws so far. Second one is good. 23-11 is the score. Three-point basket is no good. Our sideline contributor and Harmon High School alumnus Lonnie Frazier had a moment to speak with Sumner student to get an inside look at this year's team. Roll the video.
Hello, I'm Lonnie Frazier, and this is Court Chat, and I'm here with
Vinny.
Jackson.
How would you describe your role on your team?
I'm like a leader, mostly a scorer on the team.
How do you balance basketball with school and other responsibilities?
I make sure to look ahead of my schedule and make sure all my time is managed.
How has playing high school basketball shaped you as a person outside of this sport?
It's like develop lessons and things I learned to like my real life and everything outside of basketball.
And what part of your game are you most focused on improving this season?
Personally, I would say playing defense.
Thank you. And good luck this season, guys.
Thank you.
And thanks to Lonnie for that interview. Stay with us. We've got more player interviews and highlights coming your way, including a chat with one of our Washington stars as well. We're getting ready to start the second quarter, 23-11. What did you notice, Coach, in that first quarter, the takeaway?
Well, Washington came out attacking the paint on the Sabres, and Sabres made a few moves to kind of slow that down, but then the Wildcats started knocking down the three ball. And when you can do that, that'll put the defense at a disadvantage. They'll start scattering around trying to cover the three-point line and give that paint up again. I know Coach Al doesn't want to keep giving up that paint. He'll take a shot with another three-pointer from Stone there. It's a rebound by the Wildcats, but they got to do a better job of getting out on these guys. And there it is.
Good by number 2.
And that's exactly what we've been talking about right there. if Washington knock that shot down and get the ball in the paint, it's going to be a very long night for Coach Allen and his Sabre squad tonight.
Berry quickly has 2 3-pointers, and so does Stone. You see here what the Sabres are going to do. Number 50 attempts a 3-point shot. It's a big guy attempting that 3-point shot. He looked comfortable. But it was no good. Ball taken down court, basket, putback was good by the Wildcats. That's Stone on that putback. Stone quickly has 11 points, leading all scorers. 3-point attempt, just off the mark. That basket attempt was by number 12 for the Sabres.
Yeah, it was a good shot. That was a good skip pass across the top over there, and he just didn't knock down that shot. So that was a very good shot. Very good look as well. He just didn't knock it down. So they're going to need to knock some of these shots down and try to cut into this lead.
That was almost went down. Wren's able to get the ball and quickly put it back. Another timeout called by the Sabres. This is a full timeout called by the Sabres. All right, we'll be back after this quick break.
First, I ride the bus, and then I come here, I go to the gym, and then I just go to my first hour. I have career first hour, I have orchestra 7th hour, I'll have math, ELA, and then my FA, and then I'll have science, and then geography. My favorite is orchestra, because I love playing my instrument. My favorite thing is pretty much like just learning new things. It feels great. And like to learn new things and have good experiences. To be better every day, I try to be more confident and never be scared, and always be nice to others. At Rosedale Middle School, we're getting better every day.
After that quick timeout called by the Sabres. Sabres are down nearly 19. They're down by 19 points.
Yeah, the Wildcats are shooting the ball very well right now from the 3-point line. And, you know, when you run across a team that's doing that, that's going to put you behind the 8-ball. You look at the Sabres' 6 turnovers, and, you know, if I'm not mistaken, the Wildcats have scored off of each one of those turnovers. So the Sabres are going to take care of that basketball, and they're going to have to knock down some shots here, too.
Another 3-point attempt thought about for English. Backs it out near the half-court line.
Oh.
And that's going to be a turnover committed.
That's an unforced turnover right there, trying to get the ball back up to the top. So we'll see. It was a good look, just passed a little long.
Right now, there's no rush for the Wildcats to take it up the court and take the shot.
They can be very selective with their shots right now with this type of lead.
Their 3-point attempt, no good, just off the mark, but rebounded by the Wildcats. Once again, the putback was by Stone. Stone has 15 points.
And that was going to be some of the problems that Coach Collins is going to run into today, as the Wildcat is a pretty big team.
And correction, Stone has 13 points. Another turnover. The annual Wyandotte County Spelling Bee took place, and KCKPS students represented by taking the first, second, and third place finish. Congratulations to our first place finisher, Norelia Puganzi, Frank Rushton Elementary School. Second place, Ovia Puganziendi, Sumner Academy. And third place, Celeste Padilla from Argentine Middle School. Congratulations to those scholars on winning the Wyandotte County Spelling Bee. So that's not just KCKPS, that's all of the other school districts in Kansas, in Wyandotte County, Kansas. Great block. Quickly taken up the court by English. Quickly backs it out. Drive to the basket, takes it back to English. Can he get the three-point? It just out. And the Wildcats, they are swarming.
They are on the glass.
They look really good out there, Coach.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Another turnover. Nearly committed.
Yeah, right now the Wildcats are clicking on all cylinders right now. Inside, outside, defense is stifling right now, and this is their home court, so you got to hold home serve.
So we see once again taking up the court, but that's kind of a, Coach, what would you say about that play?
That would be an unforced error right there. That's just a bad pass. There is not much you can say about that pass, and you guys couldn't see Coach Al's expression. I'm right next to him, and I can.
Not very happy.
There was no music, and he was spinning.
Not very happy. So once again, he thought about it. No rush with a 21-point lead. Thought about a three-point attempt. Basket is good there by number 24 for the Wildcats.
And once again, they're back inside the paint, so they're attacking the paint and they're knocking down a three-point shot. That is a recipe for disaster for the Sabres tonight.
That basket was by Hooks. He has 4 points for the game. Once again, quickly in it, a one attempt possession. Faked him out, and basket is good there by the Wildcats. That's Jaden Bogus. Full timeout. Lonnie spoke with Washington's player about leadership and the team's performance this season. Stay tuned for the video.
Hello, I'm Lonnie Frazier, and this is Court Chat, and I'm here with
Jamari Williams, Savion Stone.
How did you first start playing basketball?
I was just outside with my brothers. Then they was playing basketball, and I was just interested since then.
What drew you to basketball compared to other sports?
Just being able to get in the gym and get shots off, work on my work ethics and stuff like that.
Who has been your biggest influence on basketball?
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Good answer. What would you say is your biggest strength on and off the court?
Just being a leader and getting my teammates involved.
And last question, what part of your game are you most focused on improving this season?
Getting my teammates involved, playmaking around the court, getting as many shots up as I can when they need it.
Hey, yes, sir. And that has been Court Chat with Lonnie Frazier. And stay tuned.
A big thanks to our sideline reporter, Lonnie Frazier. We appreciate him having a chance to speak with Stone and Williams. But we appreciate Lonnie as well as Marco Johnson for showcasing our student athletes and coaches this basketball season in our Court Chat and Pep Talk profiles. We have 4 members of the Washington High School football team making the 5A All-State honorable mention. Sophomore Nick Carter, wide receiver and defensive back. Senior Xavier Groves, defensive end. Freshman Xavion Hayslett, defensive end. And junior Savion Stone, quarterback. Congratulations to Coach Cam Smith and his dynamic team.
Congratulations.
Each month, our district celebrates outstanding students for their academic achievements. For January, we are proud to recognize our Students of the Month. Adaike Perry, Bethel Early Childhood, Christopher Camacho Torres from Quindaro Elementary School, Josue Duran Villalobos, Carl B. Bruce Middle School, and Nevea Rosa from Washington High School. Congratulations to these scholars for their dedication and hard work, and congratulations to their teachers.
Yes, yes.
And we are ready for action. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this first half. And the Washington Wildcats have a commanding 25-point lead on the Sabres. Another attempt at stealing the ball. Sabres able to keep that. They just don't look very comfortable, Coach.
No, it's a lot of pressure out there right now. They're picking them up full court and they're extending the defense out. And
beautiful
Johnny on the spot right there. I don't think that pass was originally set for him, but good hands down there by Ross.
I think Makai will take that. That's his first basket of the game.
Yes, he will.
And as we've seen, every time down, Wildcats get ready for their set. Ball was deflected off of the Wildcats' leg.
Yeah, it looked like that was off of Ryan Hooks right there. It's kind of deflected off of his leg, so Sabres need a few more of those to try to get back in this game right now. They're kind of doubled up, so we'll see what happens. It's got to start on this side of the court, though. Doc, they got to knock some shots down and then play some good defense and cut into this lead a little bit.
And that they will do. Trying to make decisions about what to do with it. Ball was kind of tangled up with the Wildcats. Can that basket go? No, but it will be 2 shots. We'll see who the personal foul was committed by number 23 of the Wildcats, and that's Zamir Smith. That's his first personal foul. Shooting 2 free throws will be Makai Nehi. He misses the first of 2 for the Sabres. Second basket is good. Ball nearly deflected. I think the ball's going to stay. They're going to say blue ball. It almost looked like it was the Wildcats got that on, but they're going to say it was, I'm sorry, it looked like it was deflected by the Sabres.
Well, I don't have the stripes on, so I'm not going to make that call. I don't want no trouble. Don't want no trouble.
Let's see if the Sabres can capitalize on that. English takes it out after going underneath the basket and not having quite the angle. Once
nice
again,
look.
He's unable to get that. Sure, that feeds into the frustration as we see the Wildcats continue to go down the court and score. That's Smith's first basket of the game. 38-14, 26-point lead, 24-point lead by the Wildcats. Even the easy shots are difficult.
Yep.
Even the layup there, that was no good. No foul was called. 3-point attempt off the mark. That was an attempt by number 21. Lockridge. You see who this personal foul is on. That's going to be on number 1.
That was on Fields. He reached across the body and just got a little body on there.
Second personal foul committed by Cameron Fields.
Yep, Fields.
We're back. We had a quick outage. Stoppage on the play. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go in this opening half in the second quarter. Sabres get across the court, trying to see if they can get anything inside, and he's able to get that through.
Get inside, the big fella.
Basket good by Alex.
Yeah, it was good movement by the Sabres right there, so that's kind of what Coach Al wants to do. But Coach Green's team is not allowing him to do it tonight. The Wildcats play good defense.
3-point basket was blocked.
Last foul was committed by Fields.
14.
I have Fields for 3 fouls. Yep.
Quickly picked up those 2 fouls.
Yeah, real quick. Back-to-back possessions.
Although they have a commanding lead, he doesn't want to foul out, not in this type of game.
No.
Under a minute to play. This is the opening frame.
Travel.
Don't call travel. He was kind of sliding around there on the baseline.
Yeah, he went into no man's land down there, got walled up, and from that walled up, it took an extra step. So.
And coach, you have to be happy if you're a Wildcats coach to see their bigs playing down inside.
Yes.
They form that wall, and no one can see over them.
Yeah, their bigs are playing very well today.
Unable to move around and travel. So we've got a traveling show right now.
Yes.
That's 2 turnovers with traveling.
And we don't see Bingo Long outside, so traveling all-stars are not here tonight.
Fans, we invite you to stay tuned even after the stoppage in play. Some exciting things going on in Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools.
Yes, there is.
And we're happy that you joined us here on KCKPS Sports Network. We're so happy to be able to bring these games to you as we see the Sabres kind of taking their time, trying to get a good shot. Shot still just not able to make it. Didn't quite have the angle. We see Stone unable to get it up the court. Time. So at the end of the first half, it's 38-16 in favor of the Washington Wildcats. Hey, we're excited to announce this year's KCKPS nominees for the Kansas Horizon Award. This is a state award that recognizes the teachers who have had an excellent first year of teaching. Stay tuned for the video. Celebration. Drop your pencils. Whatever you're doing, we have to celebrate. Yes, we are here to honor your teacher. Your teacher has shown excellence in the classroom and during her first year last year.
She always makes sure that she meets where the students are and provides them with different activities, engaging activities that helps our students learn, and not only learn, but actually be successful.
I'm very excited, very surprised, a little overwhelmed, but just feeling really grateful.
Your teacher, Miss Faith Davis, she has been a phenomenal teacher, and because of her great work last year as a first-year teacher, she was recognized as our Horizons Teacher of the Year.
Faith actually started as a para in our building in our STEPS classroom, and she chose to go back to school to become a teacher. We knew she'd be amazing because she was amazing as a para in our building. As a first-year teacher, the data she would keep on her kids, the structure she had in her room, like she'd been teaching for years.
It's nice to be recognized for the hard things that you do. Growing up in this district myself, it's good to give back to those who are similar to me. So it's just overwhelming with happiness.
A big thank you to the KCK Schools Foundation for their $500 award to the Horizon Award nominees. Congratulations to our nominees. Well, we're gonna go to our halftime show with Coach Mo, but we want you to stay tuned for a commercial break first, and we will be back after this message. Stay tuned for the halftime show. You're watching KCKPS Sports Network.
The biomedical pathway are for students that are interested in healthcare careers, biomedical technology careers, all the way from nurses, doctors, to microbiologists and nuclear medicine physicists.
Take that tape flag
Put it over the injury. Our introductory course is our Principles of Biomedical Science course. From that course, you then transition to Human Body Systems or Anatomy and Physiology course, followed by Medical Interventions, and then Biomedical Innovations, which ends up being our capstone course, where students then kind of showcase all the skills that they've learned. We have projects all the way from research to public service announcements to new interventions or enhanced interventions. Notice that there's 8 types of fractures. In human body systems, it is just that we look at the various human body systems.
We basically just learn about like the human structure, like especially with the bones, how the body functions and how everything ties in together basically. She basically had us look at a bunch of bones and she wants us to use the medical terms that she taught us instead of using like common words.
They were identifying those, not only those bones that they see, but then the types of fractures or injury that's occurring with that bone as well.
I chose to take this class because I knew that I wanted to go into the medical field. It's interesting to learn about like our bodies and how they function.
It makes me feel proud, especially when not only they go into the field, but they can maintain. We have a pretty good track record. We're seeing our students excel, and that makes me very proud.
Hello, and welcome to our halftime show. We're here at Washington with the score 38-16 at halftime in the Wildcats' favor. Danae, let's talk about that first half. What did you see?
Please. So, I was getting frustrated at the fact that Sumner has some talent. They do have talent.
They do.
But I feel like they made a lot of. They had errands. They kept turning over the ball, overthrowing each other. I just think they were letting Washington's defense get into their head. And Washington don't play full court press. They play like a 3/4 press. And so it's kind of intimidating because like they're in the right spots at the right time. However, I've seen Sumner do really good with breaking down that press several times where there was somebody wide open in the back of everybody. So I think if they calm down, don't let them work themselves up, they can break that press a little bit easier than what they really think they are. But the Wildcats, they're doing phenomenal. You know, I feel like they can put a little bit more aggression, a little bit more pressure on the Sabres. Because I think I was talking to you when we were out there watching the game, and it was like they were playing, but they wasn't going like, they wasn't all in. So they playing really good defense. They are playing to a good ability, but I feel like, you know, the score is 38-16. So maybe they don't need to be super aggressive considering. However, you know, but people come to see a good game. And so I feel like from the beginning, I know they should have just came out a little bit stronger. But they're doing really good. We got three 3 points from our top guy.
In your big old face.
Yes. So
Elliott
Elliott gave us 3 threes. We got Savion who gave us a couple threes as well. They got a lot of inside. They're working the ball around really, really good. So great job, Wildcats.
All right. Hey, as part of Black History Month, we want to highlight a group of Sumner Academy students and their projects aimed to help and designed to teach their peers about the history of Sumner High School and its impact on local culture and education.
Hi, my name is Elijah Robinson, one of the seniors here at Sumner Academy, and here I am with some of the students that worked on the Sumner High School project. What are your names, please?
Mariah Mosby G, Nevaeh Williams, Ellie Jones, Kenise Frazier.
I have a few questions that's about your project and your progress that you made. My first question is, how did the idea for this traveling exhibit highlighting Sumner's history come about?
When it came to the idea of it traveling, it was not an idea that we had came up with together. It was more of the professors that we worked with at the Kansas City, Kansas Community College had came up with this idea. We were mainly part of the research and development process where we had went to the Spencer Reed Library at KU, where we had also interviewed different Sumner alumni and got their stories, and we came up with these different banners and the designs for them.
That's great. What do you hope to achieve with this historical exhibit?
Honestly, I feel like I want the alumni to feel like we portrayed them well, because through our research we found that a lot of the history was buried in general. So I hope that we were able to bring that to light, and I hope their stories will be able to like get out there and their emotions and everything.
At the unveiling event, you invited Sumner alumni to celebrate the project's completion. What feedback did you receive from them?
The alumni were very happy with what we gave to them about the history of Sumner. You can tell they were very proud and very happy to see the history of their school displayed.
As Sumner Academy students, how did working on the project impact you? This exhibit is about Sumner High School, but how does it compare to Sumner Academy today?
Working on the project, we learned a lot about how they built a community around Sumner and how not just in the school itself, but around, there were so many small businesses centered around Sumner that it's kind of sad to see now that even with all this history, we are now as a society very individualistic.
Well, I want to say thank you guys for all of your work on the project, and thank you guys for talking to me about this.
Thank you.
The project was done in collaboration with the faculty from Kansas City, Kansas Community College and funded by the Freedom Frontier National Heritage Area. Thanks to Elijah Robinson and the Sumner Academy students for sharing this story and keeping Sumner's rich history and educational legacy alive. Now, that completes our halftime show. Let's send it back to the sideline with Dr. J and Larry on the sideline.
And we are back for the second half action. Here you are seeing that the Washington Wildcats have been dominating the Sumner Academy Sabres, leading this by 22 points. Coach Fennell, how do you sum this up, and what does Sumner have to do leading into this second half?
The summary is real simple. Washington's getting any shot they want, and they're making a lot of shots. The Sabres need to tighten up on defense, and it's as simple as they need to make shots. But right now, the way the Wildcats are playing defense, they're keeping the Sabres out of the paint. They are leading on the rebounds, and they're leading the three-point shooting. So the Sabres have a lot of things to do. They need to do to fix this game and try to get back into it. But it's going to be one possession at a time, and some of that is going to depend on how the Wildcats want to play it. And if they come out and play the same way as the first half, we could be in for another hot time for the Wildcats.
Well, we are definitely waiting to see the action as their buzzer is ready and they're getting ready to have the action on the floor. I believe they're going to probably go with the same starting five, but we noticed some of the leading scorer of all scores was Savion Stone. Savion had 2 3-point baskets. He had 2 field goals and 3 from 4 from the free throw line. That adds up to 13.
It adds up to a lot of points right there, Doc. That was a very productive, very, very, very productive first half for Stone. So, if he continues that, he was a problem for the Sabres. He was a problem. He was inside, outside. So he got points in the paint and knocked down back-to-back threes, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see if this side of the court may be better in their favor for the Sabres. As they set up, they have the first possession of the second half. That ball was nearly turned over, which was kind of the tail of the first half. As we see, the first possession is a turnover. Three-point attempt not good. That alley-oop. It would have been nice had it
Would have been nice. Would have been nice.
English puts up a shot, no good, but the putback is good there. That was by Ezra Matthew. That is his first basket of the game. Timeout was called on the floor. That was a 2-point basket. And that's going to be a coach's timeout, 30-second timeout. So quickly they get a basket. I think to start the half, it was kind of difficult. Baskets are hard to come by. So we're not quite a minute under.
Maybe there was a lid on the basket for the Sabres.
The week of February 3rd was National School Counselors Week. As part of the recognition Second graders at Quindaro learned about the steps to setting a goal, while third grade students at Lindbergh learned about the 4 steps to decision making. Counselors provided resources, life lessons, and support to students in their academic journey and their social, emotional well-being. We want to take a moment to thank all of our counselors for their work that they do to help our students thrive. We're back to the action after the coach's timeout. 3-point attempt, no good by Stone there. Rebounded by the Sabres, as we can hear Coach Collins saying, go. You're down by 20 points. Got to go pretty quick. And basket was no good, but foul was called on the play. That personal foul was committed by number 1, Jamari Williams. That is, I believe it's his first
personal foul, yes.
Shooting 2 free throws for the Sabres is number 24, Jackson Davis. And he makes that first free throw of 2. Second one's no good. He's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. 1 field goal on the game, so 4 points so far. Wildcats able to rebound and take it up the court. Another inside move. No good, but foul is called on the floor.
This is exactly how they started the game, by getting the ball right there into the paint, right there with Boggins. Just kind of flashes to the paint, and they find him. He turns, and 1 dribble is inside.
Second personal foul committed by number 2, Ezra Matthew. Shooting 2 free throws for the Wildcats will be Jamari Williams. Jamari doesn't have any points on the board so far.
No.
But Jamari is taking the ball down court.
Yes.
He has controlled that. He's distributed. He's missed that first end, the front end of that 2 free throws, but surely.
You know, Doc, a lot of people think that the only way you can impact the game is if you score. And that's not the truth. Sometimes you can impact the game without ever scoring 1 single point.
Second basket is good, so he's on the board.
That's in the left corner right there, shot by Vincent. We see a block out. Oh, and they're going to call over the back on. Looks like they're calling over the back on Ross. There's a good block out down there by Elliott. Mr. Berry had him blocked out, and Mr. Ross kind of leaned on him, and so they're going to call that foul on him as the officials go to the score table to discuss it.
Looks like they said it was on number 5. They said that's on number 5. If that's on number 5, then that's on Castle. Oh, that's on, yep. You're right.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it was on Ross. That one was on Ross.
Jaden Bolt.
Skip pass, quick pass inside, blocked by Ross. So
Ross
right now we see what the Wildcats are still trying to get the ball in, but now they're using skip passes across the top of the zone, and then they're bringing some from the backside. So it was a good hands by the Sabres down there.
Wildcats still somewhat taking their time, not rushing. Double teams. Nice defensive output there. 3-pointer from the top.
Oh, knocks it down with the shot clock running down with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Mr. Berry knocks that down. Another 3.
That's Elliott's 3rd 3-pointer of the game.
3.
Great shot. It was a good defensive stand. They just couldn't stop him from that 3-pointer, and he was far beyond the top of the key. That was a good basket there by Ezra Matthew.
Good touch pass, quick pass on the inside, and Ezra, it's that easy basket. And we need a lot more of those. Good steal by Mr. Ross.
Nice. Almost looked like a Euro step, but I won't call that. That was a good basket by Makai Nehe.
Referee didn't call it. I'm not going to call it.
23-42 in favor of the Wildcats. And another steal there. Rare turnovers by the Wildcats. See if the Sabres can capitalize, and they're going to call a personal foul against number 1. May have been a little frustration by Williams.
Yeah, he couldn't get that ball, and they say the hand is part of the ball, but it was right here in front of us, and the referee would call the foul.
We saw it.
Yes, he saw it.
That was Jamari's second personal foul. As we look at the replay here, the drive down the court. Jamari was able to tiptoe that boundary line, the half-court line up, as we see a block there. Wildcats block that, quickly get it up the court, and the basket is good.
Oh, nice shot, nice.
Cameron Fields' first basket of the game. Ball deflected by the Wildcats. That was number 2. Barry deflecting that. Back up to a 21-point lead. You see the replay there. A nice fast break.
Nice fast break. Real quick outlet pass and get the ball out of your hands as quick as possible and attack the rim. That's exactly the way you draw it up.
Nice behind the back pass there. Stone is like that. He had no chance of that.
Yeah,
it's going to be a personal foul committed by number 2 of the Sabres. That's Nehe. That's his first personal foul. And that's going to be the 3rd foul of the half committed by the Wildcats. Shooting 2 free throws will be Stone. Stone misses the front end. Look at this replay. I think he got it on both sides. Well, the one looked like a block.
Right. One looked like a block, and the other looked like a foul. And the man with the block got the foul.
Got the foul. Both free throws are missed by Stone. Stone is 3 for 6 at the free throw line, unofficially. But they were able to get it back. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
That's going to be a foul.
And it did not go in. They were ready to get excited, but he will shoot 2. That's another personal foul. That's committed against number 1, Eric Wilson. That's his second personal foul.
His second.
2 shots for Fields. First one is no good. Sumner Academy's varsity debate team took home 2nd place at the KSHSAA Class A 5 debate tournament in Garden City, Kansas. That's KSHA, as we call it. With over 300 students competing, the Sabres delivered an impressive 12-2 record. Congratulations to the Sabres debate team on their continued success. Sophomore Jonathan Sosa Santos, senior Kayleigh Milburn, junior Gabriel Andrade, junior Juan Ontiveros, junior Yared Alvarado Martinez, and junior Diego Solis Moreno. Congratulations to those scholars. That second free throw was good.
And another 3. The Wildcats have been knocking these threes down all day. That's Stone again. That makes 3 threes for Stone as well, right?
Stone has 3 3-pointers. There's a foul call. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be on the floor. That foul was called on Eric Wilson. That's now his 3rd foul.
That's his 3rd.
He's coming out of the game, along with a couple of other teammates. Some substitutions being made. Five fouls committed by the Sabres, and so the Wildcats will be shooting free throws. 2 free throws for Williams. Coach, the fouls have changed. It's now, if it's so many fouls committed in a quarter,
yeah,
they're shooting 2 free throws.
Yeah, they reset. High school basketball now has 5 fouls per quarter, and that's where you will start shooting 1-and-1s at 5. So that's a change from the 6 to 7, if I remember right.
Jamari hits his first free throw. And the second one is good. He's 3 for 4 from the line with 3 points. All of his points have been earned at where they say the charity stripe.
The charity stripe. That's where you get. That's where you find your shot.
See if the Sabres can stop the bleeding and score. They've gotten it down to 19. That three-pointer is good.
Three-pointer's good.
That's the first three-point basket by Jackson Davis.
Yeah, that was a good shot. That was good rotation of the ball as we see another shot go up by the Wildcats.
Jackson takes it up the court, but turns it over. Sabres only have 2 three-pointers made this game. Sabres able to get it out with no damage done. Three-point attempt. No. Oh, off the backboard. The big guy gets it in.
After hours banking. After hours banking right there.
Angelo Reese says, hey, you always saying we aren't hitting three-pointers. I'm going to show you off the backboard. It's a great basket there.
The expression by Coach Al said it all.
Another basket is good by Wren. Wren's first basket of the half. He has 6.
Yeah, Doc, it's been all Wildcats today. They have kind of done what they wanted to do today against the Sabres.
23-point lead. Reese goes up for another one. That was just off the mark. He's got a good stroke.
He does.
Oh, nice
pass. Nice no-look pass. No by Williams over the rim for an easy 2. They're just kind of carving the Sabres up now. There's
Wren
another one.
That. There goes Williams taking it up the court. Is he going to take it up himself? Give it back to Wren, and Wren puts it in.
And another one put in. Could have been a basket interference as well.
Wren now has 10 of 5 field goals, and he's going to get the personal foul. I think he put a lot of body in there.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. 2 big bodies. No harm. No harm.
After the flurry of action, I want to say, T.O., baby.
I'm not out there chasing them so they can run up and down the court as much as they want.
Angelo is going to shoot 2. This is his first free throws of the game. First one's no good. Going back into the game for the Wildcats is number 5, Jaden Bogus. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go in this third quarter. Wildcats doing a great job of defending their court.
Yes. That's the name of the game. You always have to defend your home court.
Another long three-point attempt, just off the mark. Maybe if you'd taken a step closer.
Just a half of a step would have knocked that shot down. And
not a full step, but a half step.
A half step. To hit the front of the rim.
Is that a flat, a natural, or a sharp? Some people in music will understand.
It might be a minor. I'm not quite sure.
What do you know about that?
I'm well versed.
I love it. You do come from a family that's musically gifted.
We are musically gifted, so we do know what A minors and B sharps are and A flats. We do know that information. I just, not to take another jab at Mr. Drake, but it was a lowercase a.
See what you did. Just under 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Wildcats are taking their time, and rightfully so. Basket is good there.
Basket is good.
That basket is by number 5, Jaden Bogus. His 4th field goal of the game. He has 8 points. Another Euro step attempt, but we'll take it. Basket is good by Nehe. And that's the end of the third quarter, 58-32 in favor of the Wildcats. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this commercial break. You're watching KCKPS Sports Network.
The biomedical pathway are for students that are interested in healthcare careers, biomedical technology careers, all the way from nurses, doctors, to microbiologists and nuclear medicine physicists.
Take that tape flag,
put it over the injury. Our introductory course is our Principles of Biomedical Science course. From that course, you then transition to Human Body Systems or Anatomy and Physiology course, followed by Medical Interventions, and then Biomedical Innovations, which ends up being our capstone course, where students then kind of showcase all the skills that they've learned. We have projects all the way from research to public service announcements to new interventions or enhanced interventions. Notice that there's 8 types of fractures. In human body systems, it is just that. We look at the various human body systems.
We basically just learn about like the human structure, like especially with the bones, how the body functions and how everything ties in together basically. She basically had us look at a bunch of bones and she wants us to use the medical terms that she taught us instead of using like common words.
They were identifying those, not only those bones that they see, but then the types of fractures or injury that's occurring with that bone as well.
I chose to take this class because I knew that I wanted to go into the medical field. It's interesting to learn about like our bodies and how they function.
It makes me feel proud, especially when not only they go into the field, but they can maintain. We have a pretty good track record. We're seeing our students excel, and that makes me very proud.
And welcome back to the fourth quarter. Opening action with the Wildcats leading a commanding lead of 58-32. They have the first possession. So a 26-point advantage. Still playing. Suitable number of their players, but not necessarily their starters. That's a nice little putback there.
Nice putback.
By number 10, Cameron Fields, his second field goal. He has 5 points. Shot attempt, no good, but rebounded by Ross, and Ross was fouled. So Ross will go to the free throw line to shoot. I'm sorry. That's Castleberry Jordan. Alex Castleberry.
Alex. Yep. Foul was on Zamira Smith. Maybe second foul.
Zamir's second foul committed. 60-33 is the score. So free throws no good. They're going to call out of bounds on the Wildcats. See Reese with another three-point attempt off the mark, but rebounded by English. English has been kind of quiet the second half, but good shot.
Nice little left
Just
right
when
there.
I say that, I'm sorry, that's not English. That's Vincent Wing.
Vincent.
That's Vincent Wing.
Nice little shot by the small guard down there. You see that missed layup right there by Nehe. Just enough pressure on him to make him think about it, and just missed it, rolled it off the rim. That's been a night for the Sabres, though.
That's right.
So the Wildcats are knocking them down, the Sabres are missing them. So you have nights like that sometimes.
And I think, Coach, I may have given Charles English a bunch of credit. That wasn't him. Wasn't the wrong 11 that was out there. That was Wing.
Mr. Wing.
Wing actually has. When I give him the credit that he has earned, he actually has 7 points this game.
7 points.
Is that a three-point basket by number 2? That is. They're going to call travel.
That'll be a turnover right there. This is the time in the game where coaches will do quite a few things.
KCKPS upcoming board meetings, February 27th, 2025. That is a Thursday. It's different from a Tuesday that it normally is. March 25th, 2025, April the 8th, and April the 22nd of this year are the next four remaining board meetings. So definitely check the district's website for more information at www.kckschools.org. We encourage the community to stay connected and informed as much as possible by attending one of the school board meetings. If you can't attend in person, you can always watch the board meetings live on the district's YouTube channel. Nice move there. But unable to keep possession as we see Wren by himself, and he doesn't make the jump.
Denied by the rim.
The rim blocked him. Is that Ghost Man?
That was Ghost Man did block it. Ghost Man did block it. And here's that replay. We'll take a look at it, and he just
he palmed it. He had it,
and he floated away from it.
Floated away.
Would have been a great shot.
You see ball quickly taken up court. Sense of urgency. I wonder if you want at that moment to try to go and do the three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded. Basket is good by number 34, Elijah Robinson.
Elijah Robinson's on the board.
Elijah Robinson also. And all right, this is a full timeout that has been called. Stay tuned for this commercial break. We have Miss Amira Yana Woodbury.
My favorite thing is learning, doing PE, doing lunch. We like doing math.
Mariana is a very loving little girl. She loves to hug everybody and say hello to everyone. She loves to greet everyone. She's been working really hard in reading. She loves to be a helper. She loves to be a friend to new people that started our school. She's just very bubbly and happy.
The way to get better, the teacher can tell you to write or something, play or sit down. She normally tells us to do coloring.
To be better every day, Mariana is really trying to come to school every morning on time. And she's also really trying hard to get her work done, turning in her work and making sure that it's completed.
It helps me learn. It helps me learn new stuff. And it helps me feel calm, be patient. At Grant Elementary, we're getting better every day.
How could you not like to have a face like that, Miss Woodbury? Absolutely adorable. And we are back. Another turnover committed by the Wildcats. Sabres quickly taking up the court. Can they commit? They're not able to score. Rebounded quickly by the Wildcats. Basket no good. Taking up the court again by the Sabres. This is one of those points where you have to score.
You have to. Yeah, you just have to.
That's just in and out. Now, that's not Wing's fault there. That ball was in and out. Another three-point attempt off the mark. Sabres just unable to get a break, Coach.
Yeah, it's just been that night. Sometimes you just run into nights like that. We've seen that several times in different sports, and it's just not the Sabres' night tonight.
A National Football League football team didn't have a good night in this city.
The city did not have a good night. No, it did not. No, it did not.
defensive interception
Back
there.
steals.
Is that going to be good? Just off. But can they put it back?
Off the glass, Mr. Ross. The bank is still open.
It is still open.
It is still open.
60-44, just a 16-point advantage. Once again, rebound by the Sabres. Just over 3 minutes to go, and just a 26-28-point lead has evaporated down to 16.
No look pass on the inside, and there it is.
By Robinson. Timeout on the floor. Bringing more voices to the table is one way KCKPS is working to be better every day.
Every district in the state of Kansas is charged with examining our current cell phone policy. Today we met with the Superintendent's Student Advisory Council. This is our 4th year. I meet with a group of students from every high school, all of our high schools, at least once a month, and we talk about topics that they bring up and policies and things that we're considering. We focus today on providing them information about the bond and hearing their feedback about it, as well as talking about what we need to consider as we contemplate rolling out a cell phone policy.
I enjoy so much coming in and talking to the other schools and being able to hear them and generally just to talk about what's going on with our district as a whole.
It gives us our opportunity as students to speak our mind and say what should go on in schools from a student point of view.
It is super important to hear from their voices because every decision we make is made so that we can create a better experience for them.
I want to put a little bit of a spotlight on Lawrence's public school policy.
Oh, I love it. I'm a very opinionated person and I love to talk. So I've always really enjoyed just making sure I can have my voice heard.
It makes me feel like supported because the district gives us the opportunity to get a student's point of view on how we can make it better and come together with other students from other schools so we can steal some of their ideas and they can steal some of ours.
To be better every day, we center our decision making around students, and we are intentional about that, and that's why it doesn't matter what topic we are discussing, considering, grappling with, I bring it here to my superintendent student advisory group. At KCKPS, we're getting better every day.
Want to stay up to date with everything happening at Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools? Visit the KCKPS newsroom for stories on the accomplishments of our students and staff. kckschools.org/newsroom or scan the QR code on your screen.
Kansas City chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated inspires students at Quindale Elementary School. Students at Quindale Elementary School were able to get a special surprise thanks to an organization dedicated to making a difference in Kansas City, Kansas. The Kansas City chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated visited the school to read with and mentor students, all part of the fraternity's national initiative, Room to Read. The program is focused on hosting literacy rates among elementary students by showing them the power of reading and the importance of having positive community role models. We want to give a thank you and shout out to Kappa Alpha Psi for their volunteering efforts with our student scholars. I was able to be there and it absolutely was amazing, and we appreciate the brothers of Kappa Alpha Psi Incorporated.
Take the ball!
Basket is no good. The ball's going to stay with the Wildcats.
Yep.
We have a ball game, Coach.
We do. The Sabres have showed a little life here in the 4th quarter and cut into that lead a little bit. There's still a challenge, but with that 3-point line, anything can happen.
Each month, our district recognizes our outstanding staff who go far and beyond to create and support a safe and healthy learning environment for our students. For January, we are proud to recognize our employees of the month, Karina Chains, teacher at Lower Bruni Elementary School, and Leslie Malkus, the assistant kitchen manager for the Central Kitchen. Congratulations to those 2 staff members, and I would say my colleagues. once again, we want to shout out and just commend those staff members on their great work of what they do. Not only our certified staff, but our classified staff. See, the Sabres are trying to cut into this lead. They have it down to 14. It hasn't been this close since the first half.
Nope.
Trying to get it down to 12. Oh, wow. Nice play.
Nice move right there. Nice move.
Nice basket there by Jackson Davis. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by the Sabres. A minute and 37 seconds to go. The Wildcats are leading by 12 after leading by as many, I believe, 26.
26, I believe it was. Doc, 26. We'll cut a little more than half. You know, still here in the 3, and it gets a little tighter.
I think the difference has been Nehe this half. Nehe has gotten in, and he's disrupted the play of the Wildcats.
Yeah, he's played well. He's played well in this half. He's taking good shots, getting his hand on the ball. Kind of initiated a lot of that. Really initiated that, started that comeback.
And we saw really definitely happening here in the fourth quarter. Just a flurry.
And you know, you think about it, all those years I've been talking about the shot clock. Now this is when you look at it and say, hey, it could help one team. And
good basket.
As we get to talking about the shot clock, it doesn't matter. Wildcats knock down the basket.
5 field goals. They're not going to call a step or anything. He's going towards the goal. Wildcats able to get the possession back. Whoa, buddy. We almost had someone come and join us.
I was watching them. I didn't want them to take out the equipment. I didn't want them to take out
Good move. We see you guys up there.
I anticipated the whole time the ball was down the corner next to me.
Absolutely.
I didn't have any nachos, so I didn't have to worry about it.
You finished those off before the opening buzzer.
I was in a hurry.
Washington's definitely taking their time. Just under a minute left in this game with a 16-point lead.
Still going to have to shoot the ball at some point. And they do.
Nice play
Right there. You take it all, take shot clock all the way down, and still score a basket.
That seals that victory. That was a great basket by Fields. Oh, nice basket there by Castleberry Jordan. Timeout is called on the floor. Let's take a break in the action and check out some of the student work selected for this year's Beyond the Classroom art exhibit. We are back to action. Beautiful artwork there by our KCKPS scholars. We have some very talented and gifted scholars
We
there,
do.
Coach Fennell.
We do.
20,
it's good that we can showcase them.
Absolutely. 20 seconds just left, and they're going to call the foul, so we're going to play that game?
Yes.
Not much time left.
Every game is a teaching.
But because there's not many fouls committed this half, that won't work. I think it's a foul attempted. They're going to call that foul on Reese on the floor. If that counts, that would be Reese's first personal foul. $15 seconds exactly. Turnover committed, but another turnover committed. A lot of taking and giving.
It's a lot of it. It's a lot of it. It's a lot of it. But these are times that you can, when you're in film session and things you want to discuss, you can have conversations about this exact moment. Even though the score is, out of hand, you still have to work on this just in case there is a 2-point, deficit with 11 seconds left.
Last foul was committed by Jackson Davis. And they're going to continue to foul. That was on Reese. Oh, that three-point basket.
We call it
no good. Off the backboard.
Bank's closed, Doc.
It's closed.
Yeah, they locked it up a few minutes ago. Nobody knew.
Personal foul committed by Reese. 10.5 seconds remaining. Coach Collins is going to have him just keep doing it, or are they going to let the game expire? They want to keep us here a little bit longer on Valentine's Day. And by the way, happy Valentine's Day to all of you who are out there.
Yes. Fellas, don't forget a flower, a rose, a carnation.
And you know what? I was able to go pick some up just before I got here. So
and if
they're not out in the car. They were there when she got home.
If your significant other says don't do it anyway.
That's right. Oh, absolutely.
Do it anyway.
After 28 years of marriage, I believe I've learned that.
Yes, it took some time. We all have the hard knocks. Oh.
And they're going to probably just let this clock go out.
Maybe. Keep working. Keep hustling.
And that's the end of the ball game. The Wildcats win 64-50. They pull off the victory tonight. We will be back with KCKPS Sports recap of the game.
I come in every day with the goal to impact every student, every person, every individual positively in some way. I check the building overall to make sure everything looks good. We even have coffee bars. I make sure those are kept up. I also check the classrooms, make sure teachers have what they need. Just sort of get a feel for the environment overall and make sure that we're ready to go for the day. Good morning, Mr. Walker. During the day, I'm brainstorming constantly. I may check on the administrator, the principal, to see if there's anything that she needs. I'm answering phones. I'm making sure that classrooms and behaviors are supported. I also have lately done cold and flu drives just to kind of get some materials back from the community. So just always finding different ways to make sure our environment is positive and empowering for all involved. To be better every day, my goal is to address every part of a child's life holistically, and that is supporting them not only in our school building and these walls, but supporting their families, supporting them in their sports by ways of just keeping up with them and making sure that they have all of their needs met. I enjoy doing it because it feels good. It's rewarding to know that you're a part of empowering or enhancing the holistic life of a child, from the parents to the teachers and staff, because in return, it'll assure that they have a positive experience in their childhood and make them great adults. At Claude Hike Elementary School, we're getting better every day.
Savion Stone led all scorers with 16 points. He was on fire that first half, Coach.
He was. He knocked down timely shots early on inside the paint, and then once he got knock shots down inside the paint, he moved outside, and he started knocking down threes. And once he started knocking down threes, then he started having Mr. Berry knock down some threes as well, and the route was on at that point. So the Wildcats played good defense. They played good offense tonight.
They really did. And then we saw a great outpouring of performance there in the second half by Nehe for the Sabres, and he was able to lead all scorers for the Sabres with 11 points. I'm sorry, with 12 points that we had there for that half. So congratulations to the Wildcats. Well, we're going to toss this over to Coach Mo and Coach Danae, and they will close us out and give us kind of a closeout recap of this. It's good to see you all. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey, see you guys as well.
Good to see you all there, Dr. J and Larry. Hey, the Wildcats come out with the victory this evening. Danae, let's talk about it. What you see in this second half?
You know what? I feel like for the second half, the Wildcats kind of got really comfortable and they started to kind of be a little bit lax. You know, Sumner was coming back. They got it down to only being, down 14 points. You know, because in the first half, they were up as far as 30 and 40 points. So it's like Washington started to, be lazy and reach and turn the ball over. I noticed that. But then I seen that aggression finally come out that I've been waiting for all game, and they did close the game out and they did finish it. But I will have to say that Sumner did do they best to hang with Washington's talent. Sumner is still developing, but Washington got a lot of talent all over the place. We were sitting here discussing the player of the game, and I'm like, man, I'm just going down the roster, and it's just evenly yoked on Washington's team. If a player probably didn't score as much, he's grabbing boards. If a player was scoring, it was scoring a lot, but I still see him play on defense. Elliott knocking down all four of those threes. He's 45% on his average, but today he was 100% from the three-point line.
Yes.
So I would say he would be the player of the game, but then I'm like, look at Jamari and everything else. So let's check out these highlights and let's just recap the game.
Well, we see your boy, Cameron.
He's a football superstar, so it's nice to see our kids be versatile and come over to the basketball court and show their skills here, too.
Yeah, here's my guy, Neely. He woke up in the second half, Makai.
He did his thing all game long.
He came right in shooting.
Banked it right off the three.
That's Jackson Davis hitting there. Come back down, nice layup. Just this show really, Washington had a lot of open layups that they got off the turnovers.
Yes.
And they hit their shots. It was a tell of both things. Sumner had a lot of turnovers, poor execution, and then Washington had a little better creating the turnovers and they're executing, and they were making shots. That's the tell. Sumner missed a lot of shots. Washington made shots.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we got to give it to Wing on the crossover, though, because that was beautiful.
Oh, man. I was hoping we was going to see that, man.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. That's our highlights. And as we were talking about that Wing, crossover, made him fall. I'm hoping that might be the play of the game. It should be. You know what? I think it should be.
Despite the fact that Sumner lost, Wing did amazing. And then number two, was it Micah?
Yeah, Makai Neely.
Makai and Wing did their thing today. I definitely think that they really did lead the team. Despite the fact that they lost, those two showed their tails. And Sumner did play to the end. There was no quitting. There was no giving up. It was a great game to the very end.
Yeah, we ain't got what we call the Frankenstein. Yeah. He put the Frankenstein on, and he fell, he stumbled. Yeah.
I was like, Hooks, come on now, get up, baby, what you doing?
Yeah. All right, here go our play of the game. Okay, here we go.
I'm anxious for the play of the game.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. Makai, that was a nice roll in.
Makai, I'll take that one. We'll let that be the play of the game.
You know, overall, he really did do his thing today.
Oh, he came alive in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he came alive for real in the fourth quarter.
He did.
You know, he was stealing the ball. And again, Washington's hard to slack off. And Makai was able to just jump in there and show everything he had. He didn't give up. You know, in his mind, he played with the heart of the champion. In his mind, he knew that they could come back if they just all played hard. So I give big ups
nice
to him.
Execution here with them for a couple plays. I got to look at Savion Stone. He led all scores.
Yes.
I know it's hard to pick, you know, and it's hard for me not to root for a man who shot 4 for 4 from three-point line.
I know that's
hard. You know
hard.
what I'm saying? Elliott Berry, Jr. It's hard to do that. So if I had it my chance, I give Cole player of the game today.
Definitely
I would give Cole players of the game
Definitely
between Elliott Berry and Savion Stone. Those two, I just.
But I have to agree with Savion, though, because Savion, he had the 2 threes in the first half. I think 1 or 2 in the second half. He had some drive-ins, some finishes, some rebounds, some defense. You know, I do got to say, though, he did get blocked a couple times trying to be pretty.
He did.
But I think he learned his lesson after those 2 pretty little layups because he took it home after that.
We're going to go back. They're going to show us our player of the game, and it's Elliott Berry. Elliott Berry is our player of the game. And I think
100% from the three-point line.
100% from the three-point line, 4 for 4. But what's more impressive is his decision-making. He made great decision-making. He advanced the ball up the floor with the pass. He played good defense.
Yes, he did.
He just had a very solid game tonight, and I can see him being our player of the game.
Most definitely.
Hey, all right. That's it for us here at Washington High School. Join us for the next broadcast on Tuesday, February the 18th at the home of the Stallions when they'll take on the Wildcats team. Hey, I'm Coach Mo.
I'm Coach Danae Jones.
And thank you for watching the KCKPS Sports Network.
We out.